So Easter is the biggest feast in the Catholic tradition. As you probably know, most of the Maltese are Catholic, so it is the main feast which most Maltese would celebrate. It is also a feast which unites us. Practically all of Malta celebrates this feast. So for that reason, it is celebrated in practically all the towns and villages in Malta.
Easter celebrations are indeed intertwined not only with the culture, but more important with the faith of the Maltese people. There is this important connection. We know we are continuing what has been given to us from our forefathers in terms of the participation in these celebrations.
The tradition goes back in time. In fact, most of the time it's a matter of parents passing on the tradition to their children, and obviously having a very, very deep roots in Malta, it means that it's celebrated quite a lot during Easter.
And it has been faith which has managed for the Maltese people to survive through the years. Well, I could possibly mention two milestones, one being the Great Siege in 1565, eventually even the Second World War. Maltese people actually survived because of their faith.
First of all, there's let's say the story behind Easter, no? It's the story about Jesus. We all know the story, but essentially, even if you don't believe in Jesus, I mean, it's a story which is likeable about a good man who essentially was crucified because of his beliefs, something which I believe is still relevant to these days. Apart from that, I think when a tourist goes to a particular country, it's not just there to experience the architecture or the entertainment, but he's also there to get the experience of that country. And in fact, a lot of tourists like to experience what locals experience as well. So I think even non-religious would like to go into the experience of that country and taste a little bit or live a little bit what the locals would go throughout that period as well.
For the past 10 years, I've actually managed to convince my fellow commissioners that it is important that we actually promote the Good Friday procession. I mean, when you consider that we've been preparing for this for the past 6 to 7 weeks during Lent, it is important that we are aware that it can provide an added value to the tourist product.
We're considering this as being a build-up up till 2018. In fact, this year we're actually celebrating the 450th anniversary from the Great Siege of Malta. Next year it will be the 450th anniversary from the foundation of Valletta. The following year we'll be having the presidency of the European Union, and after that it will be Valletta 2018.
I am pretty aware that there are Roman Catholics like us who don't have anything like this back home. So the fact that we have this treasure and we can actually portray the way we celebrate our Easter to our fellow Roman Catholics, there is the possibility that they get even more involved within these 3 days, which is the climax of our faith as Roman Catholics.